What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle Troup, Storm National Staffer. We're here at Bowl Expo, and I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of the balls that we have. We got an awesome new ball with the dart code, but first, we got to save the dart code. Proton Physics. This ball has been pretty much my strong ball in my bag. You know, this has got one of the strongest covers we have in the product line, one of the strongest cores as well. The one thing I like about the Proton is, even though it's that big, smooth ASIM, it's still got plenty of angle down lane on the fresh, so it's not one of the balls that kind of want to burn up very quickly. And I've even been able to use it on medium patterns, you know, overpower the lane. So it's pretty much your number one ball out of your bag to see how much oil really is on the lane. After that, we've got the dart code. This ball is sweet. Also, this is the one that's moving, so you know this has probably got to be the best one. If you notice, it's rotating. That's not the camera. But the dart code, the new ball, asymmetric pearl. It's solid black. Everyone loves a solid black ball. Every black ball from Storm that's been made has been great. This one's not going to disappoint. You know, the beautiful thing I like about the dart code, one, it's very receptive to surface. You know, I think if a ball can roll well shiny, can roll well dull, that's a good ball in my mind, because some balls, you know, they take surface better than others, and it's very versatile. With it having, even though it's got the shiny cover on it, with the strong core, you can still use this ball on the fresh. You know, I actually bowled a tournament a few weeks ago in Columbus, 42 feet. I used it on the fresh with a little bit of surface. I used it the entire block, all 6 games. People are ball changing, getting into 5th arrow, and I just stuck with this ball. So it was good on the fresh. It's a great transition ball to blend out the wet dry. And then even when you get deeper into the rounds, get a little loft, it's still gonna go through the pins. And we got one more over here. We got the Parallax Effect. This was through the Parallax line. This is definitely gonna give you more pop than the Parallax did in the past with the new ball here. I haven't thrown this one as much, but I did have a little bit of success with the one that I did. If you kind of compare it, it's gonna be a little smoother than the new UFO Alert, but probably just as much bang for your buck. You know, so we've got the Proton, the early one. I would almost say the Parallax Effect is gonna be a little smoother down lane than the dart code. And those three, I don't know if you've got the UFO Alert yet, but that one definitely comes right after these. Plenty of bang down lane with your buck, still an ASIM ball, and then after that, then you get into some of our best symmetric balls that I'm sure plenty of you are familiar with. But these are some hot products at Expo. Thank you for tuning in. Bowl up a Storm, my man.
What's going on? This is Matt Gasn with Storm Bowling Products, here to show you the Storm product line here for 2021. So we've got, we'll start over here with this brand new mix color. It's the Mix Off-White. The Mix is a really, really unique kind of entry-level polyurethane ball. It doesn't really have a whole lot of performance to it. It's just a pancake weight block with a urethane cover stock to it that we've polished up. It's kind of a step up from your traditional plastic ball. It's a lot more durable, so you don't have any cracking issues or anything like that. Those things last forever. So really, really great spare ball option, or even maybe dry lanes or slower ball speeds or something like that. We got a couple of new colors here with the Tropical Surge. Tropical Surge is our entry-level reactive resin bowling ball. We got the new purple and black over here, and then if you want to come this way,
we gotta chase it down.
We've got to chase it down. We've got the rotating display, and we've got the new gold and silver Tropical Surge over here. Dry lanes, slower ball speeds, going to be great for things like that. So
sweet.
Over here, obviously, we've got the Storm staple. I mean, the High Road. Everyone knows the High Road. I mean, that is. I mean, do I need to say anything else really?
How many high roads do you have, Matt?
How many high roads? In my lifetime, I've drilled. Well, I just drilled another one. So I'm over 40.
Over 40?
Over 40 high roads.
There you go. 40
since
high roads.
2008. Came out in November 2008, and I've drilled 40 since then. So that's 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sweet.
New High Road Max. Same great High Road core that's been all the high roads. It's got the NEX cover on it. It's our new, basically strongest cover stock that we have. I mean, this thing has a ton of traction. It's really, really great for when you want to blend out wet dry. It's got higher RG, so it's going to get to the front of the lane, push through the middle of the lane, and then all that traction is going to kind of blend everything out for you down the lane. So great league pattern ball, great tournament pattern ball, just when you want to just have control of the lane.
Sweet.
Just announced this yesterday. So I actually just learned about this ball yesterday because it was the first time I saw it. We had the original trend that just came out last year. It was a little bit lower RG than this ball is, a little bit higher differential, a little stronger overall core with R2S cover stock on it. It had a weaker cover on it. So this new trend, they actually raised the RG a little bit, lowered the diff a little bit, kind of weakened the core overall, but they put a stronger cover stock on it. So this now has the NRG cover stock, which is the nano-based cover stock. So probably a little bit more traction in the mid lane, a little bit more pop in the back, since with the help that weaker core will store a little bit more energy. But yeah, initial feedback, like I said, just saw it go down the lane for the first time yesterday. A lot of good feedback so far. So
Sweet.
We're excited about it. It's good looking.
This guy.
Dark code. I mean,
I know how many code blacks I drilled back in the day.
Exactly. So code core, well, originally it was in the X Factor back in like 2002 or 3, and then they brought it back for that code black ball, and they've been in that code series ever since. So super strong asymmetric weight block, really unique ball. I think it's 15 pounds, 249, 058, 020. So really strong asymmetric. But they wrap it in a fairly, the code black was in a fairly clean cover stock. It was an R2S, right?
Yeah.
So what they did with this one is they combined R2S and the NEX cover stock into a pearl. So it's going to be a code black that just has a little bit more bite in the mid lane than what the code black did.
Sweet.
So really, really excited about that ball so far. A lot of great feedback.
All right.
Insight. The Tensor core. It's a new core for us. Cool color, cool nameplate. Controllable piece, man. It gets through the front pretty well, and actually has a decent amount of pop in the back. But it doesn't it's not a flip. It's just an overall controllable piece, and you can move left to shape the lane with it. So I think it's a piece that really got overlooked that some people should really take a second look at.
Right.
So yeah, and then we've got our obviously our Clear Storm Poly cover stock, or our Clear Storm Poly spare ball there.
All right.
And the Parallax Effect.
Which we have half the ball, right?
Yeah, we got half the ball of it. We actually got the full ball up front if you want to take a walk.
Ah, here it is.
Parallax Effect.
Oh, we have also the Proton.
So here we got the Parallax Effect. It's the Parallax core with a little stronger cover on it. So that first Parallax was a little bit clean, a little bit, I don't want to say smooth, but it was definitely smoother than this. This definitely has a little bit more torque. Definitely gets going in the mid lane a little bit more pop in the back than the original Parallax. And then we got the Proton Physics, which is, I mean, that's our oil monster. That ball, you want a ball that hooks, you want a ball, Nationals, they're selling a ton of those for USBC Nationals. It's got the same core that's been in all the physics so far with the NEX cover, which is our strongest cover. So that thing picks up, and it picks up hard.
Sweet. Appreciate it, Matt, again.
Cool. Awesome.